Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about this Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 announcement, as well as ranting about it in this video as well with the announcement. So, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl came out a couple of years after the original game had come out, and while it was a very interesting concept, to say the least, as a lot of people really liked the idea of a crossover game similar to Smash Bros. From different franchises like Nickelodeon, and that sparked the multiversal game, which is still in kind of beta development, but will eventually have a full release very soon. Of Warner Brothers characters. But the point being with this is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, the game itself, had a lot of problems and was clearly dated once multiversal came into the phrase for voice acting and coming up with better ideas for it. So they would release a couple more characters on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl as DLCs, but ultimately the game would cease on production. And now their answer is to release a full new game. And you know what? I'm very pissed off about this, because they put really no effort into the first game. And a lot of people say, well, they didn't have a budget. Well, who fucking cares? That's not an excuse. To me, that's just laziness. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, right? Okay, hasn't released the Xenoverse 3 because they just upgrade new DLC packs. They upgrade new story modes. They upgrade new other things. That's what Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl should have fucking done. Not release a full new game. They should have given people DLCs to new contents like the story modes and whatnot that is supposedly being implemented into the second game. Now, the second game is supposed to have everything that the first game didn't have. Not only the fights, but it's going to have voice acting. It's going to have story modes, supposedly. And obviously all new characters. They announced Jimmy Neutron. The cover's very lazy. It's very similar to the old one, with the exception of some new characters added to it. So there's that. Now, here's my thing. The new game is going to be more money than the first game was when it got first released. The first game, when it was released, was $39.99. And it's going to be $49.99. It's supposedly going to be released in the fall. Pre-orders are coming up as of tomorrow, for anybody who wants to pre-order at any retail stores. Then they have a deluxe edition, which is $69.99. But again, this is a digital copy only, which includes the season pass. Now you can buy the season pass separately with the basic edition, which is going to give you the hard copy if you want it. So if you want the hard copy and you're willing to spend an extra $20 for the season pass, you might as well just get the base edition and just buy it separately, because they're going to ultimately have that. And then there's the Ultimate Edition, which is $79.99. Which gives you, the bonus characters as well as the season pass. I don't know if this is exclusive to digital either, by the way, because it doesn't specify that. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Yes, this is a digital edition only. I'm sorry that it is a digital edition only, and it will have one bonus character for one exclusive bonus character for each character, which again will be out this fall. Now, again, with this, here's my issue again with this, is these exclusive quote-unquote characters are going to be available as DLCs. Like, they always do this. They're like, oh, yeah, you get extra characters, and no, they don't. You just pay extra when it comes out or whatever. They always do. It's a marketing ploy. They've been doing this for years with video games. It's really redundant. If you do your research on it, you would know that already. But here again, I've seen the trailer. I've seen the art styles. I've seen that Jimmy Neutron picture, which is cool that Jimmy Neutron's going to be in there because he wasn't allowed to be in the last one because of, I guess, there was copyright issues with other countries or whatever. It was the same thing with Timmy Turner too. Timmy Turner couldn't be in the game because of some. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was something that they said that it was about some, like, they had some contract leasing issues with other countries, even though Nickelodeon owns the IPs of the characters. They licensed characters out to other countries or whatever, and because of that, they couldn't be in said games, even though they owned the rights to the character. And that was why Jimmy and Timmy were held out, I think. I think that was it. There might be more to it, but that's what I remember. I remember them saying that. Something similar to that story. If anyone wants to specify that in the comment section, feel free to, because I don't remember exactly the detail on it. So Jimmy Neutron is going to be in it, and there's a couple new characters, like they got evil Danny Phantom in here based on the cover, and whatnot. But my issue is, why do I have to spend $50 again? Actually, it was $40 last time, but still, now I have to spend more for a game that should have been in the first one. Like, these new features and stuff like that, they could have added them to the first game. They could have, because they do it with Xenoverse. Xenoverse does it. This is why I don't like this whole, let's make a new Xenoverse game. Why? You're already in at like $1,000 if you bought the original collector's edition of Xenoverse 2 back in 2016, which was around like $200, I think it was. I don't even remember. I don't want to remember honestly what it was. But if you bought that back in 2016, right, when the game first released, and then you bought like all the DLCs up till right now, because there are DLCs still coming out to this day in 2023 for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. If you still are buying those, you are probably in on $1,000 on that game. That's just being straight up, because you got like, what, 3 season passes in Xenoverse 2. You got the extra packs, as they called them. They didn't call them season packs anymore. After the 3rd season pass, they renamed it the extra pass. The extra pass, and then it was the premier pass or something like that. Like, they kept fucking changing the name to it to market people on it. Now, of course, me being a Dragon Ball Z fan, I of course bought pretty much almost all of them, I think, except for one. But again, my point is if you are a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 video game player still, or you even still play the game casually, you know that you're already in $1,000 on that game. So why can't Nickelodeon and the developers just have released the new features on the old game? We're even seeing this with Naruto too. Naruto Ultimate Storm just recently released the DLC, which I gotta check that out still, because I haven't played it in a while. But I gotta check that out because I really want to play that too. But point being is why are you not putting something that you could have put in the first game, and people will still buy it? Because if they are playing the game actively and they want to see the game improve, then obviously they're going to buy the new DLC or the new story mode feature or whatever is included in the second game. They could have had that included in all the first game rather than make a second one. This is why I try to explain to people why Xenoverse 3 is a bad idea to begin with. You are already spending a ton of money on something and have already invested. Why would you want to see a new game where you're spending more money and you're basically spending even more money on things you already have in Xenoverse 2? You have them already in Xenoverse 2. They're basically just going to re-release it in Xenoverse 3, and oh my god. Oh, here we go again. Another $20 here, another $20 there. You know, easy come, easy go, but then everyone says that, oh, we don't have enough money for this. Well, this is why. Why re-release a game that should already be on the first one? Just updated. Because we know they can do that. Because we've seen it with Dragon Ball. We've seen it with My Hero, where they added literally an English dub to the game like a month after the game was released, right? In Justice 2. In My Hero Academia Justice 2, they literally patched an English dub into the game like over a month after the game was released, because it was originally a Japanese-only game, right? So we know that they can do this, but yet they don't do it. And they want you to pay another $50 for a game that should already be in the first game. So don't tell me that these developers can't do it. Don't tell me that Nickelodeon can't do it, because I have seen it in video games already. I have seen it. I have visualized it. I have witnessed it. Okay? So don't give me that bullshit excuse that they can't do it, because you're full of shit if you think they can do it. If they can't do it. I have seen it. So my take on this, I probably am not going to, especially with that Avatar game that's coming out. The Avatar game, which is another Nickelodeon game that's coming out, by the way, which we covered on this channel. That game is around $50 too, and it's going to come out in the fall as well. So if you're a Nickelodeon fan, or if you're an Avatar fan specifically, you're going to have to choose between this Nickelodeon game or the Avatar game, which is also the same price and is $50, and it's coming out in September. And I believe this game is coming out in September because they said in the fall. So which game are you going to get? You got to pick between two Nickelodeon games now. And a lot of people have their problems with the Avatar game right now. To me, the Avatar game seems pretty good, but I really wouldn't want to pay $50 for the game. But at the same time, I'm really craving for an Avatar game. I've been craving for an Avatar game for a long time. But that's my goddamn issue with this this Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. This game, this could have literally been on the first game. Everything that they are offering on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, they could have literally patched on the first game. Like new fighting experiences, new improved brawls, hit hard super, single player campaign, which don't get me wrong, the story mode in the first game was shit. It was just basically battling a couple of people and then winning, and then boom, you got the extra photos and stuff like that. And that was it. Which that bored me right away. Like I got bored right away when they were doing that shit. They do have voice acting of all new playable characters. It also says that Tom Kennedy's voice as SpongeBob will be in there, but also someone else will also be voicing SpongeBob, because they're probably using the old voice clips from the original All-Star Brawls, which again proves why they should have just used the original game and updated it. But Tom Kennedy obviously had to retire Tom Kenny had to retire from voice acting. I don't know why I just butchered that, but he had to retire from voice acting due to he had issues with his throat, unfortunately. That's why they got someone else doing his voice as well for the new lines. So that doesn't surprise me. They got a mini game thing, which again, this could have been introduced in the first game. And the full cross-platform play mode, which is battling other players, I believe. But again, all this stuff could have been, again, in the original game, just updated. If you pre-order, you get a Patrick wristband costume. Like, who cares? That's going to be available anyways to buy in a future release. So, I mean, this whole... To me, this is just, ridiculous. This game should have been on the first... should have been in the original game instead of, paying $50 again for the same game. I imagine that all the characters that were originally in the first game are going to be in this game, right? So you're going to get Toph, you're going to get Aang, you're going to get Korra, right? They're obviously going to have some new characters in there as well, based on the cover or whatever. They got evil Danny Phantom. Actually, that's actually Danny Phantom's rival. It's not actually evil Danny Phantom, but Danny Phantom is confirmed in this as well. But I mean, to me, yeah, Vlad, Danny Phantom's rival. But yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of ridiculous that that this is not going to be the same game. Now, they don't say that Toph apparently is in this game, but I have to imagine she is, because she was in the original, but they don't list it on the wiki here. But I'm going to imagine she is in the game because she was in the original. I don't see why she wouldn't be in the new one. I don't know why you would take a character out of a game. But yeah, my thoughts on this: is this a worth it game? No, I don't think it's a worth it game, because you paid $40 for the original, and why the hell should I have to spend another $50 for the same game? That's my thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. If you like the video, my videos, please subscribe. Will you guys be going out and buying this game? Again, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. And if I do, it would be on a reduced price. Like, I would wait months after it was released to buy this game, because to me, it's not worth, especially with the Avatar game coming out at the same time, which again is another dumb idea by Nickelodeon for a release date. Nonetheless, that's what I think. Comment, rate. If you like some of my videos, please subscribe. And that's what I am the Ultimate Goku. Out of here. Peace. Also, besides my YouTube channel, the Ultimate Goku, follow me on Twitch, Instagram, the Ultimate Goku, as well as my Discord link, where I do talk about anime, dubs, cartoons, wrestling, NFL, live action movies, live action cartoons, all that good stuff. So make sure to go to the Discord server as well. And now I'm out. Peace.